Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, and home of the Southwest Classic, a game that always brings a bunch of energy and intensity. Fans have wrapped up their tailgating, they've filed in, and they are ready for this collision. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools, to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going here. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance.
Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
That's an important first down on that running play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down.
All right, now what are you going to do here? You have enough confidence in your offense to punch it in from the 1? These are the kind of scenarios you practice over and over during.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Sticking with the running game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How did they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, you take a chance when you call a flea flicker. You hope to catch the defense napping, and when they're not, man, it puts a lot on the skill guy who ends up with the ball trying to make the throw. He's not used to being in that position. Nobody's open. The pressure is on. He puts it up and hopes, and the defense comes up with the interception.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. That's the spin move. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Nice grab. It's Campbell. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Aggies are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They're going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaking ankles with the spin move. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Gonna run it. It's Russell.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. Can they catch him? And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They try to run it with the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Running through the tackle. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Across the 45 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to chuck it again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They're going to run the option. QB decides to keep it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Short connection to the tight end here. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds the receiver wide open. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's past the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, and he fumbles. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field.
Easy.
First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 30, inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. There's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the runner takes off to his right. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Bring it. Blizzy. Cut. Shed.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Squirrel. 691.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Cut it. 325.
He'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9.
42 spot.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looks right for a quick completion. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And the Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field.
Clear. Clear.
And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. He'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Okay, ready?
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line.
In blue.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a deep completion. Wow, that is interception number 4 to